In this rapidly evolving world, where uncertainty seems to be the only certainty, the quest for inner peace has become more urgent than ever. The relentless pace of change, coupled with the barrage of information and expectations we face daily, can lead to a state of constant agitation and stress. This is where the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, with its deep roots in the Hellenistic period, emerges as a beacon of guidance and wisdom for contemporary society. Stoicism, conceived in the bustling markets of ancient Greece and refined in the halls of Roman power, is founded on principles that resonate profoundly with modern individuals seeking solace and strength amidst chaos. Its teachings, centered around the cultivation of virtue, wisdom, and emotional resilience, offer not just philosophical insights but practical strategies for living a fulfilled and balanced life. The essence of Stoicism lies in its clear delineation between the elements of our lives that are within our control and those that are not. This fundamental distinction is critical in today's environment, where we often find ourselves overwhelmed by external pressures and events beyond our influence. Stoicism teaches us to focus our energy and attention on our own actions, attitudes, and responses, thereby empowering us to maintain our equilibrium and integrity in the face of life's uncertainties. Moreover, Stoicism does not merely advocate for a passive acceptance of fate. Instead, it champions an active engagement with life, encouraging individuals to pursue virtue and excellence in their personal and professional endeavors. This pursuit is not for the sake of external rewards or recognition, but for the intrinsic satisfaction and peace that come from living in accordance with one's principles and values. The practical tools and exercises offered by Stoicism, such as daily reflection, meditation on mortality, and the practice of gratitude, serve as a roadmap for navigating the complexities and challenges of modern life. These practices help individuals cultivate a mindset of equanimity and gratitude, enabling them to appreciate the present moment and find joy and meaning in their daily experiences. By adopting Stoic strategies, we learn to view life's troubles not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. This shift in perspective is transformative, turning what might once have seemed like adversities into valuable lessons and catalysts for personal development. It teaches us the art of resilience, showing us how to bounce back from setbacks and maintain our inner peace and strength, even in the midst of turmoil. Harnessing Inner Peace, 9 Stoic Strategies to Tranquility Amid Chaos delves deep into these ancient teachings, offering a comprehensive guide for those seeking to cultivate a tranquil mind in a tumultuous world. The strategies outlined within its pages are not mere philosophical abstractions, but tangible, actionable approaches that can be integrated into daily life. Each strategy, from understanding what is within our control to embracing the concept of amor fati, the love of one's fate, is designed to guide individuals toward achieving a state of tranquility and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. These strategies encourage us to reflect on our lives, identify areas where we can apply Stoic wisdom, and take deliberate steps toward inner peace and resilience. In embracing Stoicism, we find not only a philosophy for troubled times, but a way of life that enriches our existence in every moment. It offers a path to inner peace that is both practical and profound, grounded in the understanding that true contentment comes from within. By focusing on what we can control, letting go of what we cannot, and pursuing a life of virtue and meaning, we can navigate life's storms with grace and emerge stronger, wiser, and more at peace with ourselves and the world. 1. Understanding what is within our control. One of the foundational tenets of Stoicism, as taught by Epictetus, is the dichotomy of control, understanding the difference between what is within our control and what is not. Our thoughts, perceptions, and actions fall within our realm of control. In contrast, external events, the actions of others, and the past or future lie beyond it. This principle is deceptively simple yet profoundly transformative. It invites a radical shift in focus from external to internal, from what happens to us to how we respond. Practical application. To integrate this strategy into daily life, start each day by reminding yourself of this distinction. When faced with a challenge, ask, is this within my control? If not, redirect your energy towards your response, which you can control. This practice reduces frustration and enhances your sense of agency and peace. Reflective prompt. Reflect on an instance in your life where you felt overwhelmed by circumstances outside your control. How might your experience have changed if you had focused solely on your response? Consider journaling about this, identifying areas where you can apply this Stoic principle moving forward. 2. Embracing amor fati, the love of fate. Amor fati, a Latin phrase that translates to love of fate, embodies the Stoic attitude of embracing whatever life throws your way with affection, not just acceptance. Nietzsche, who greatly admired Stoic philosophy, popularized this term, advocating for a hearty embrace of life's experiences, good or bad. To love one's fate is to see every event, including suffering and loss, as something to be welcomed, not just endured. This mindset transforms the inevitable challenges of life into fuel for growth, fostering resilience and inner peace. Practical application. To practice amor fati, begin by observing your initial reactions to adverse situations. Instead of resisting or bemoaning your fate, seek to find value and opportunity in the experience. When something doesn't go as planned, ask yourself, what can this teach me? Or how can this strengthen me? This shift in perspective can turn trials into transformative experiences. Reflective prompt. Think of a difficult situation you recently faced. Reflect on how adopting an amor fati mindset could alter your perception of this challenge. Write about how this situation could be or could have been a source of personal growth or strength. 3. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude in Stoicism goes beyond mere politeness. It's a profound appreciation for the present moment and everything in it, including life's challenges. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of gratitude not just for the good times, but also for the hardships, as they teach resilience and fortitude. This perspective shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, cultivating a sense of abundance and contentment. Practical application. Incorporate a daily gratitude practice by starting or ending your day listing 3 things you're grateful for. These can be as simple as a sunny day or a good cup of coffee. The key is consistency and sincerity. Over time, this practice can significantly shift your focus from scarcity to abundance, reducing feelings of envy or resentment. Reflective prompt. Reflect on a day or a week and write down everything that went well or for which you feel thankful. Include the smallest details. Notice how this practice affects your mood and outlook on life. 4. Preparing for adversity with premeditatio malorum. Premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, is a Stoic exercise that involves visualizing potential negative events or outcomes. This practice, championed by Seneca, is not about pessimism but about reducing the shock and discomfort of adverse situations by mentally preparing for them. By contemplating possible challenges and setbacks, we can lessen their impact on our tranquility and develop strategies to overcome them. Practical application. Set aside time each week to contemplate potential challenges you might face in the coming days. Think about how you would respond to these situations in a way that aligns with your values and goals. This mental rehearsal can help you navigate difficulties with more grace and less distress when they arise. Reflective prompt. Consider a challenge you're currently facing or anticipate facing soon. Visualize the worst case scenario in detail. Then reflect on how you could respond constructively. How does this mental exercise change your feelings towards the challenge? 5. Developing self-discipline and willpower. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on self-discipline and willpower as essential components of a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, advocates for mastery over one's desires and impulses, suggesting that self-control is the foundation of inner peace. By governing our actions and reactions according to reason rather than whim, we can maintain tranquility in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. Practical application. Start by identifying one small habit you'd like to change or implement that requires self-discipline. It could be as simple as waking up earlier, exercising regularly, or controlling your temper. Focus on this change for a month, using reminders and rewards to reinforce your commitment. Reflect on how this discipline affects other areas of your life. Reflective prompt. Think about an area of your life where lack of discipline has led to chaos or stress. How could stronger willpower and self-discipline bring more peace to this area? Plan small, actionable steps to improve your discipline in this aspect. 6. Practicing mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness, while not a term originally used by the Stoics, aligns closely with their emphasis on living in the present moment. Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus both stress the importance of focusing on the here and now, cautioning against the wastefulness of dwelling on the past or fretting about the future. Mindfulness in a Stoic context involves an acute awareness of our current thoughts, feelings, and sensations, allowing us to respond to life with clarity and wisdom. Practical application. Incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine by setting aside time for meditation or focused breathing exercises. During these moments, practice observing your thoughts and sensations without judgment, anchoring yourself in the present. Additionally, try to perform everyday tasks with full attention and appreciation. Whether it's eating, walking, or conversing with others. Reflective prompt. Reflect on a recent situation where your mind was preoccupied with past or future concerns. How did this affect your ability to engage with the present moment? Commit to practicing mindfulness during a specific daily activity and note any changes in your perception or mood. 7. Cultivating resilience through Stoic reflection. Stoic reflection is a practice of regularly examining one's thoughts, actions, and emotions to learn from them and align future behavior with Stoic principles. This introspection is key to developing resilience, as it allows us to identify and adjust unhelpful patterns of thinking that disturb our peace. By reflecting on our experiences, we can cultivate a stronger, more adaptable mindset that is better equipped to handle life's challenges. Practical application. Keep a Stoic journal where you reflect on your day, focusing on your responses to various situations. Ask yourself what went well, what could have been handled better, and how you can apply Stoic wisdom to improve. This practice not only fosters self-awareness, but also reinforces your commitment to personal growth and tranquility. Reflective prompt. Choose an event from the past week that was challenging or upsetting. Write a reflection on this event from a Stoic perspective, focusing on what was within your control, how you responded, and what you can learn from the experience. 8. Reducing desires to increase contentment. A fundamental Stoic belief is that true happiness comes from within, not from external possessions or circumstances. The Stoics taught that by reducing our desires and focusing on what truly matters, virtue, wisdom, and inner peace, we can achieve a state of contentment regardless of our external situation. This approach helps us detach from the endless pursuit of material gains and societal approval, leading to a more tranquil life. Practical application. Identify areas in your life where your desires might be causing unrest or dissatisfaction. Consider practices like voluntary discomfort, where you periodically abstain from certain luxuries or conveniences to appreciate them more deeply and reduce dependency on them. This can help realign your desires with more sustainable sources of happiness. Reflective prompt. Reflect on an aspect of your life where you feel driven by external desires or societal pressures. How might these desires be impacting your inner peace? Contemplate ways to shift your focus towards internal values and contentment. 9. Engaging in community and social support. While Stoicism places a strong emphasis on personal virtue and self-reliance, it also recognizes the importance of community and social support. The Stoics believed in the concept of cosmopolitanism, the idea that all human beings belong to a single community based on mutual respect and support. Engaging in positive social interactions and contributing to the well-being of others can enhance our sense of connection and tranquility. Practical application. Make an effort to strengthen your relationships with family, friends, and community members. Offer your support to those in need, and seek out meaningful ways to contribute to your community. Practicing acts of kindness and engaging in positive social activities can provide a sense of belonging and peace. Reflective prompt. Think about your current level of engagement with your community or social network. Are there opportunities for deeper involvement or ways to offer support that you haven't explored? Consider one action you can take this week to enhance your sense of community. The journey towards inner peace amidst chaos is not a destination, but a continuous practice. By integrating these 9 Stoic strategies into our lives, we can cultivate a resilient, tranquil mind that remains steady and content, regardless of external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us that by focusing on what we can control, practicing gratitude, preparing for adversity, developing self-discipline, embracing mindfulness, reflecting on our experiences, reducing desires, and engaging with our community, we can achieve a state of tranquility that endures through life's inevitable upheavals. Let us embrace these teachings, not as mere philosophical concepts, but as practical tools for living more harmoniously within the tumult of our times. As we apply these strategies, it's crucial to remember that progress in Stoicism, as in life, is incremental and requires patience and persistence. Each day presents new challenges and opportunities to practice Stoic principles, allowing us to grow stronger and more serene with each experience. The path to tranquility is personal and unique for each individual. Some may find particular strategies more relevant or challenging than others. The key is to maintain a reflective and adaptive approach, continually assessing and adjusting our practices to align with our evolving understanding of Stoicism and ourselves. In embracing Stoicism, we not only enhance our own peace and well-being, but also contribute to the tranquility of those around us. By embodying Stoic virtues in our actions and interactions, we spread a sense of calm and resilience within our communities, creating ripples of positivity and support that extend far beyond our immediate circle. Stoicism, with its rich history and profound insights into human nature, offers a timeless guide to navigating life's complexities. As we continue to explore and apply its teachings, we join a long tradition of thinkers and seekers who have sought wisdom and tranquility in the face of life's uncertainties. In closing, let us carry forward the spirit of Stoicism, not just as a philosophy for individual tranquility, but as a way of life that promotes understanding, compassion, and unity among all. By doing so, we not only find peace within ourselves, but also contribute to a more peaceful world. As Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's most revered figures, reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Let this powerful sentiment guide us as we continue our journey towards inner peace, embracing each moment with courage, wisdom, and a tranquil heart. Through the application of these 9 Stoic strategies, we can navigate the chaos of the modern world with grace and equanimity, finding tranquility within ourselves that shines as a beacon of hope and resilience in an ever-changing world.